I'm hoping that the new school allows the students to really experience and become their own little humans and experience their own, develop their own personalities.
Obviously, we are very excited. This is something that's brand new to all of us. We've never taught in a building like this.
It's been hard. We've been through a lot of changes, especially this year with the pandemic and everything, and no one gave up.
And I think that this space gives these students the opportunity to not only be different, but be confident in their differences.
The idea here is that kids are given choice about their own learning, and they're able to make decisions about where they want to learn based on their own needs.
All around, our entire team pulled together to create this beautiful project.
Today, I really hope when the kids enter the space, they're just as excited as the adults were.
We were fortunate to attend the Left Symposium at Harvard University with our architectural firm, DLA.
When we engage in a design process, we do something called Blue Sky, where we really think outside the box. We ask our clients to think big. And when we did that in this process at Harvard, they came back to us with this idea of flipping the classroom.
The building principals and I were there for a week-long workshop. We were exposed to architects from all over the world. Roseanne Bosch in particular was somebody that really influenced our thinking when we were planning this school. And so in those conversations came the concept of, hey, what would you think if we flipped the classroom? And instead of the classroom being the place where the kids go and sit at a table and do their traditional learning, the classroom is actually a place that's more like a home.
Now that we have neighborhoods, it's not just my students. I'm gonna be with 2 other classrooms in this neighborhood, so we get to work together, I get to meet new kids and help them succeed too.
This is something that we've never had before, so we now have an opportunity to teach our mini lessons inside the classroom and then let the kids branch out and join other classrooms and really start to co-teach together with other teachers and grow from there. So that's really exciting. The kids are going to have opportunities to move around freely, which we've never usually let them do that. So that's pretty amazing.
There's a lot of different levels of flexibility to allow the child to participate in learning in different stages of the day. Out there in the world, you don't just work alone typically. You have to work with a group of people and to learn how to do that. So collaboration is key in that. The space also gives you the opportunity to be able to do that as well.
To start the project, we knew we had a good design from DLA, and we had an owner who understood construction. That helps. Owner did a great job of defining the expectations, and we communicated that to our partners and got it done.
We were fortunate to work with a team, an architectural team, DLA, who said, if you're ready to move, so are we.
It definitely did start first with the vision. I think your passion as a district for your kids.
So the design team, along with Dr. Boryszewski, did an outstanding job talking with the architects and making their vision come to life. The colors, the different seating and flexible seating arrangements, and just the way that the kids are going to be able to utilize the space and learn in the space is just outstanding.
So I know for a fact that Kennedy is really, really colorful, and they took those colors and brought them into Washington, and at the same time took the elements of Lincoln and made it really open so that our students are prepared to move into different spaces and work with different teachers, that when they go to middle school at Lincoln, they're really excited and they're prepared to collaborate and be and work together.
And not every kid likes to be with other people, right? There's introverts and there's extroverts in this world, and that's right even when they're young. So within your neighborhoods, and the furniture was allowed us to be flexible with that, with the student. If they don't necessarily want to sit with the rest of the community or the neighborhood, they can go off and sit on their own. That way they're not distracted by other people around them. They can actually focus on what they're trying to learn, and that's how they best learn. And I think that's one of the beautiful things of this whole concept is that, again, kid-centered. The education is geared around that individual, and how we develop the furniture within the communities continues to allow that to happen.
We could not be more grateful to our community who supported us. We went out for a referendum. And most importantly, our Board of Education, who continues to demand student-centered decisions.
To see the building come alive with the colors, and when you start to see what a happy kind of a fun place to learn, and to get kids excited about coming in here to learn and be happy about it, it's amazing.
I can't wait for the kids to get in here. I know there's going to be squeals of delight. I'm anticipating even some tears. That's what we had from our teachers, and I think the kids will be no different. Having been through this before, I'm sure we're going to hear things like, is this really for us? Do we get to come back here tomorrow? Is this really happening? And that's the part I'm most looking forward to, just getting them in here and seeing their faces.
My jaw immediately dropped and my jaw started to hurt because I couldn't stop smiling. Right when I walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
I felt energetic and excited to learn.
And I felt like I was in heaven.
For a second, it was like it was a dream.
This new school is making me feel like a brand new person because I can relax and not stress.
It makes me feel like I'm going to be a better student because of all the teachers here and principals to help me learn.
We get to feel more comfortable in it, and if we're having a hard time, well, there's a slide, you can have a little bit of fun too. I want to thank to everybody that made this school, everybody in the world that helped that helped the old school and make the new school. I want to thank everybody.
Thank you too for the whole entire people who made this, the principals, the teachers from Kennedy, from every person that helped this school and helped the other school.
I would like to thank all the teachers and all the principals in the school that helped us get this school.
I am thankful for the teachers, the principals, and the school board members, and the people that built this school because they all helped us have this school.
I'm thankful for everyone that put hard work on this building because it turned out amazing.
My hope is that we're going to be able to be a beacon of light for other school districts across the nation, and that it'll challenge people to think a little deeper about what schools should or could look like when they're renovating and building their own schools. You know, that idea that kids shouldn't feel like they're in an institution while they're learning. Schools should be light and airy and fun, and kids should feel free to explore in them because that's when they learn best.